Hella Locked In with your boy, Stories with V. At this time, family, y'all know what I need y'all to do for us, man. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers. If you're new to the platform, welcome. Y'all know the motto from here, man. Kick back, relax. I got the rest of the show from here. AV Mob, let's get them, let's get them. Let's go. What's up, Mob? We back at them again, man. Kicking it off from the top. Story of the day. The Wicked and Wild two brothers. So now this situation right here, man, is how genuinely you could judge a book by its cover and be totally wrong. And I mean that on two different sides of the fence, so stay tuned with me. So now, we got this household, you get what I'm saying? And we got these two set of brothers that's growing up. One named Tevin, one named Devin. So now, Tevin, he's a laid back, quiet, cool. He a type of person that stay to himself. He an introvert. Then you got Devin. Now, Devin, he was the wild card. He was the wild one outside, ripping and running. He was on that type time early. So now, when they first come outside for real, Tevin, he more so focused, like I told you here, introvert, he stayed to himself, he dipped back, he laid back, he mild man, and he cool for real. But he really had a passion for sports, so he playing football during the time. So now you got Devin on the flip side. Devin outside, he start hustling early, he robbing dudes, he fighting, he in and out of juvie hall for real. He doing his 1-2. He jumped off the porch at an early age. So now they ripping and running, they doing their thing, they making their way. So to the outside world, everybody always looked at it like, man, of course, Devin is the tough brother. He the wild card. Then you got Tevin. Now, you got dudes that respected Tevin because he was himself. That's the type person that you supposed to be, man. Just be yourself. You ain't got to be a tough guy. Just be a man. You don't got to go around starting nothing. Just if something so happen to come your way because somebody else want to start something with you, then you got to handle it. That was the type of guy that Tevin is, and I can relate to that. Then you got Devin. Devin always trying to start something, and that ended up not always going good for him because everybody tough till they meet the right opposition. Everybody tough till they meet a true tough guy, and he hit them upside their head, and now they don't want to be tough no more. And 9 times out of 10, when dudes run into circumstances like that, they want to run and go get help. They want to run and go get other people and bring them into the situation. You know why? Because they done said something, couldn't stand on it, and then get caught up on having to stand on their words. Now when they get punished, why you gonna go? Think about how selfish you is. You just got knocked out and you ready to go grab some other people to bring them right there to possibly get knocked out. What type of friend is you? So now, Devin going around, he doing his 1-2. He gets into a little argument with a dude one day about a little bra. So now, they out there cooling, they out back of the school, they start fussing, Dave going to little dude mouth. Now, when he go in the little nigga mouth for real, usually he would knock him out. Everybody that he always been into a situation with, 9 times out of 10, he's slumping him, he knocking him out, he getting him out there on the first punch. So now, when he hit the little dude this time, Shorty don't go out, he back up, he come diving in, he streaking the wham out there, bang, 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 bang. So now he embarrassed him out back of the school. Everybody see it, everybody laughing him out. Yeah, Dev, you think you tough? He done caught you now, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? And you already know what that leads to. When you got that teenage mindset, you got that ego, whatever the case may be, you not thinking on a logical state because all you thinking about is, I done got embarrassed. Everybody out here done just seen Shorty put his hands on me. And not only did he put his hands on me, he did me dirty. So now, Dave get up out of there for real. He run home. He got a little 22 head under the bed. He grab a joint. He come back. He get the bucking at the little dude. Nobody gets hit, but you got to understand, this dude and just ran. He probably stayed about, let's just say 5 minutes away from the school. So he runs all the way home, grab the little deuce, come back, air out the back of the school, then runs back to his house. So, of course, once the police and the school officers, everybody running around the school, Devin just came back up here shooting. Devin just came back up here shooting. So now everybody making it hot. Now, Tevin, he had football practice during this time. You feel what I'm saying? So, boom, as Tevin, all right, boom, we're going to get to him in a minute. So now Devin go back home. He already on camera. Everybody done put the word out around the school. Police arrive. They goes over there to the house. They lock Devin up for, I guess, a little shooting, whatever the case may be. But now, he's still a juvenile, but he making his way to return 18, so they ends up charging him as an adult, and they waive him up. So now when he get waived up, he go over to jail. He kind of make out because this is first ever charge, and the juvenile system is way more different than an adult system. So boom, but he's still on the same type nonsense. He's still doing the same stuff, wicked and wild, running around, not thinking. So boom, he ends up getting caught up into a situation the way as though he get grabbed up. So now he get grabbed up again, chilling on the block one day. Whole time police hit the block where he chilling at. And listen, I cannot tell you how many people I know that then got knocked off like this. The spot where he's sitting at, he's the closest to the pack. So let's say motherfuckers got 50 packs hid in the alley. If a pack is right here on the side of me and I'm in this chair, when timeout come right here and they find this pack right here, I gotta take that. I can't say, oh, this ain't mine. Of course I'm gonna say it ain't mine. I'm gonna try to blame the police. Man, you motherfuckers planted it. But you know how they gonna be. You can't say, this ain't mine, man. This ain't even my block. It's these niggas' block. You know you can't do nothing like that. So 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, you gotta eat the charge. But we always gonna yell out, you motherfuckers planted that right there. And that's gonna be my defense till the end. I don't give a fuck about nothing. I don't care if I get 10 years. That's my defense the whole 10 years. They planted it. So now, boom, he chilling right there. They grab a pack out the alley. They ends up putting it on him. He get booked. He goes over to jail. So now he's serving his time. But he has another situation that's going on out here in the streets that the police is doing an investigation on him. And they got a warrant to raid his house. But just so happened, the same day that they was ready to serve the warrant, the police, he had got grabbed up on the block. But the police still executed the warrant because they didn't know at the time that he had got grabbed up on the block. So boom, they smacked the door. When timeout hit the door, of course Devin not there because he locked up for the shit that he did on the block. But Tevin in there, and he don't know Devin done bought another little joint. He got a little 380. He done hid under Tevin bed. Why did he do that? I don't know. Whole time now when the police hit the house for real, they going around, they searching. Tevin jumping out of the shower. Of course they see him. Listen, man, get dressed, sit down. We got a search warrant. Don't nobody move. They ends up, you know, who room is this? He say, that's my room. They go in there, they search his room. They find a loaded weapon under the bed. So now, of course, Tevin sitting right there looking like, man, what the fuck? That ain't mine. Now, he really on the tip the wedge. Like, man, what the fuck? Y'all done planted that? I don't know nothing about it. Whole time now, he started thinking in his head, man, I know good and well my fucking brother ain't do no wild shit like that. Whole time he gets booked. Of course, he don't do no telling. So now he gets over to jail. He going through his little process. But he do make out because this is his first charge. He ain't never did nothing wrong. But the down spiral to it is when he come back home, now he not as focused on football no more. He start to slowly but surely weed himself up out of it because now he's starting to get a little rhythm. He's starting to get a little motion as far as attention. He got the little bras around there. Oh my God, Tevin, you got locked up. Oh my God, what was you doing with a joint in your house? Oh, you a bad boy now. So now he catching the vibes. He looking at it like, oh shit, I might not need to play football because I ain't in the NFL right now. I need to make it do what it do. So now, boom. He ends up doing his 1-2 for real. Now he quit football. He jump out here in the streets. He jump out here in the field. But like I tell you, he genuinely a good kid. This shit wasn't really meant for him. The streets not meant for nobody. This is why I tell y'all don't get involved. You just got some people that know how to adapt, and they got to adapt to the situation that they was placed in. So now, boom, he out there for not even 7 months. He ends up getting grabbed up. He get grabbed up holding another nigga pistol. He get grabbed up with it. Now he going over to jail. But at this time, while he going over to jail, his brother already over there for the situation that he going through. He gets over to jail. Now, mind you, he probably ain't talked to his brother during this time in probably about a year. They ain't got no communication together. He ends up landing on the pound. He spied his brother, but when he recognized that's his brother, he looking at him like, man, that ain't my brother. He done turned into a whole nother man. Y'all know what I mean. He's no longer Devin. He Danae or some shit like that. Y'all read between the lines. So now when he sees his brother, he like, man, what the fuck? You done lost your mind. He goes over there. He start hollering at him, talking at him. Of course, they get to getting into a little argument because now the brother is so far gone in his mind on what he doing. He not even looking at it like he doing something wrong no more because he all in. Whole time while they right there on the tier fussing, the Devin's man, he come out and say, what the fuck y'all out here making this noise for, man? Who the fuck is Shorty? Whole time now, Tevin looking like, man, you done lost your fucking mind. Whole time he goes to go off, he get to leaning at the quote-unquote man. As him and the man getting into it, the man tell Devin, man, smack this nigga now. So now you already know how that go. This is quote-unquote the man. Devin is quote-unquote the whatever you want to label him, and he is ordering you to smack somebody. And I don't know if he knew that was your brother, or if he did, he ain't care because now you my property. Do what the fuck I'm telling you to do. Whole time, Devin go to raise his hand. Whole time now, Tevin, he, like I told you, he was cool, quiet, and laid back, but he did have a wild side in him, and he looking at his brother who done just been flipped and turned out. He looking like, man, you done lost, man. I wish the fuck I would go through this. Whole time as he see Devin hand go up, he crack him. Boom! Now when he crack him, Devin get the falling back. Tevin just get to working out on him. Mop. So as he doing that, you already know what goes on. The man jump in, he straight get the cracking off on Tevin. Boom! Now all three of them right there going at it. COs hit the tear, they break it up. But now it's like, yo, is you serious? You done just swung on your blood brother. One, you over here doing this wicked and wild shit like you not a man, and it's so crazy because not to like judge a book by its cover, but if anybody out of them two you would have thought would have ended up like that, you would have thought it was Tevin, because Devin was out here ripping and running, putting on the tough guy act. So boom, now that situation right there, that sparked something in Tevin's mind as he was doing his time in the system. Like, man, fuck that. I wish I would let that shit happen to me. And he was going extra hard because dude was already trying to, I guess, try him because of the shit that his brother was doing. He like, man, listen, I'm not my brother. Play with me. I'm going to put this motherfucker in your chest. So the whole time he ends up going off over the jail. I'm talking about he getting in the fights. He catching stabbings. He running his bit up. But he ends up walking his time down for real, coming back into the streets. And he continued to do his 1-2. But to see that story play out like that, then like to see him come back home and say, man, my brother over there doing that wild shit, man, like it's like the streets would have never thought. Nobody that knew you would have thought you would ever go out like that, but that's how it be. It be the fake tough guys that end up doing shit like that, and it be the guys that's laid back, calm, cool, and collective that end up being them showing up head tappers. But y'all know how I go, man. Wicked and wild situations. With that being said, family, thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy, Stories with V. At this time, one more time for me, Mob. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We'll be at 100K in no time from the bottom of my heart. I love each and every one of y'all. AV Mob, let's get them, let's get them. Ha, let's go. We out.